Super exciting news, everyone. You can now execute limit orders on 1inch for various blockchains. In this video, I will show you how to use the 1inch limit order protocol so that you can execute transactions when you're in your sleep, when you're washing the dishes, because you will be using limit orders all within your own wallet, so you have full custody of your coins. The limit order feature enables users to buy or sell crypto assets at a specific price. So this feature was already on 1inch for the Ethereum blockchain for a while, but it was based on the Xerox protocol, which they are now going to replace with a more efficient protocol called the 1inch limit order protocol. But what makes this announcement the most exciting is the fact that you can now do limit orders on the Polygon and Binance Smart Chain blockchain. It was previously only available for Ethereum. As you know, the gas fees on Polygon are super duper low, so that means you can trade as often as you'd like and don't have to worry about high gas fees. So the protocol has support for ERC20 tokens, which are regular tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, BEP20 tokens, which are on the Binance Smart Chain, as NFTs that use ERC721 and ERC115 protocol. Of course, security is one of the most important concerns whenever you use DeFi, because essentially you're going to give 1inch permission to spend your cryptocurrency for you. So you need to make sure that it is audited, and they have up to 5 audits, which I will show you. So here we can see a list of audits, and I will actually look at the one from Chain Salting just as an example. So here's the audit, and if we go to the end to see the conclusion, we can see that it said that the overall code quality was very good, and they did both a manual and automated security testing, and they have been very satisfied with the documentation. No critical issues were found. Here we are on 1inch.io. Make sure it's the correct website. Now I'm going to launch the app. Awesome. So once you have launched the app and connected your wallet, click on Limit. I have actually been playing with this for the past few days. So here you can see my order history, and I was actually using the Polygon network so I can benefit from low gas fees. Okay, so let me explain how it works. So here you can place your limit orders. So for example, you can spend your USDT to buy Matic. You specify the price, and then you'd have to allow 1inch to spend your USDT, as well as confirm that that's the order that you'd like to place. So once you have done that, you've basically allowed 1inch protocol to spend the USDT in your wallet. So I will show you an example. So here I spent $200 USDT and I bought 147 Matic at the price of 1.35, and you can see 100% of it was filled. So you can see I received 147.217 Matic, and they said I would have received 147.219. So there definitely is a tiny price discrepancy, and I guess it's just based on the pricing at the time when they were actually executing the transaction. And here are some other examples below where some of them were not actually filled. And as you can see with this one, I only got 83% of it filled, which is okay. At least some was filled because I was actually filled when I was sleeping. So that's really good to know. As you can see, I placed the order around 1:35 a.m. in the morning. As you can see, I have a lot of orders, and you can actually cancel these orders as well. But let me show you an example of me selling. So this is a live example. I'm going on tradingview.com to look at the price of Matic in the USDT pair, so I can choose a price to sell my crypto at. Okie doke. So I can see that Matic is around $1.36. Okay, cool, $1.37. So I'll be happy to sell one Matic at $1.37. I don't actually want to sell my Matic, so I'm just doing it for this example here. Cool. So I changed that to 1, and I just look at the price again. So it's still $1.37. So I'm going to put mine at $1.37. Bear in mind that the pricing oracle that 1inch uses would definitely be different to the pricing on Binance. So even though I'm putting $1.37, it may not be the best price according to the pricing oracle that 1inch is using, most likely Chainlink. Okay, cool. So now I'll give 1inch permission to actually use my Matic. In other words, permission to spend my Matic. So I just pay a very tiny gas fee for that because this is on the Polygon blockchain. It's not even, a cent. And this transaction has been submitted, so it will approve quite soon because Polygon is usually really quick. So now that it's approved, I can review this limit order, which means I'm giving 1inch permission to actually go ahead and do this transaction on my behalf. So I come across to the screen, and I am just going to give my signature by clicking the button that says sign. Cool, limit order submitted, and that should be confirmed quite soon. So as we can see right here, I'm going to use one Matic to then convert to USDT at the price that I defined, which is $1.37, and 0% of it has been filled. You can also change the expiry date of your order to anything you want. It can be minutes, or you can customize it to make it even 10 years. So let me just go and see the price of it right now. So it is $1.36. So it has dropped a bit. Because I want this transaction to actually confirm live for you guys, I will then change my limit order or create another limit order. So I'm going to create one where the price is $1.36. And hopefully that one can happen for us live today so you can see it happening in action. So I'm just signing the transaction. All right, cool, order submitted. So now I have two orders, one at $1.36 and one at $1.37. One disadvantage of using this is that you don't know exactly what time it's being filled. So for example, this one with Ethereum, this happened, only 83% was filled, but I don't know what time that happened. So if I were to actually look in TradingView to see when it was 2,313, that would give me some clue. Okay, so let me look for Ethereum. Beautiful. All right, so let's change the timing. Cool. It definitely happened in the wee hours of the morning because I placed the order at around after 1 in the morning. So it could either have happened at this candle or at the other one next to it. So as you can see on the wick, it says 2,313, which was the price I wanted to sell mine at. So I can imagine, because it's not in the body of the candle and just in the wick, that potentially it didn't stay at that price for very long. So it's still cool that even though majority of the price action within those 2 hours weren't at that price, a portion of my transaction was still filled, which is really good because this happened all whilst I was sleeping. So I would have never been able to catch Ethereum at that price. So this shows you the power of using limit order, especially if you're using your wallet to pay for transactions versus using a crypto exchange. Another disadvantage is that you can't actually see the activity in your wallet. So if I look into the activity or even go in the Explorer, I wouldn't be able to see when those transactions actually occurred. I would most likely have to go over to the 1-inch contract to look for my address and see when the transaction did happen. But I can't see it from my wallet. So that would be hard for you to, that would make things hard for you to figure out the price at which you got all your assets for. But at least you do have your limit order history on 1-inch. So you can use that to sort of give yourself an overview of the pricing. So I can imagine 1-inch can improve on this, or maybe another tool will be built that would help you figure out, you know, your buy price for particular currencies, because you need to know the price you got all of your assets for, especially if you're dollar cost averaging like myself. So yeah, those are two biggest disadvantages I have found so far, but all in all, I am super excited about this. I will be using this all week. I like the ability to be able to pay or buy or sell crypto when I'm sleeping or doing other activities. I don't have to stare at the charts all day. Oh, and as you can see, 75% of my order has been filled alive. So exciting. So yeah, I was able to sell this Matic whilst recording this video. As you guys can see, this is the power of it. Not the entire thing was filled, but that is fine, because obviously the prices change a lot, but eventually I'm sure this will be filled while I'm editing, and I'll put a screenshot at the end if it is filled 100%. All right, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you do try this out and what you think about it. Remember, DeFi is still very risky, so definitely pay attention to this space, but keep your safe hat on. I look forward to hearing from you and see you in the next video.